What it is, y'all. It's your boy Jones, and welcome to the very first episode of Jones'NForSmoke podcast. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, don't you already have a Jones'NForSmoke segment? Yes, I do. But in that segment, I just bring it to you guys once a week with one topic. With this, I bring you a whole podcast full of things that have been going on throughout the whole week and bring it all into one podcast. So I think that'll be a much better idea for you guys as well to bring all the smoke all in one. So let's have fun. You know, I gotta bring the smoke, so you better bring it too. So to start off, because we're in football season, it's gonna be mainly football stuff, but anything that pops up that I think is worthy of talking about as far as smoke goes, beef or whatever, it'll be on here. If you guys have any suggestions or any smoke that you guys want, either come on and join me or send me a DM and I'll talk about it for you guys on here. But other than that, let's get started. My first subject, I gotta do it because my Dallas Cowboys are playing you guys this week. So it would only be right for me to start off with the Dallas Cowboys playing the Philadelphia Eagles this week in week 3 football. Both teams 1-1, and everybody that knows me knows that I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, and I go hard for my team, especially against my NFC East rival. So if you are a NFC rival of mine, just know smoke is always coming your way. Always playful, but it's coming. So let's have fun with it. So all my Eagle fans, you Eagles fan and you watching this, bring the smoke. That's what we do here. We bring all the smoke and we just have fun with it. So coming with y'all first. Eagles. First off, do y'all think y'all can beat us this week? That's a serious question. I'm not saying that just to talk shit. Please answer that in the comments. Do y'all really think y'all can beat us? Here's why I don't think you guys can beat us. So the Eagles are coming off 1-1 right now. Beat the Falcons in week 1. Guys were feeling real proud of yourselves after that. A lot of people were giving you guys high praises and things like that. Then you go to play the 49ers and you get stomped out pretty much in a game that you possibly could have been in, but the Eagles did Eagle things and you didn't play up to the standards that you should have in that game. Jalen Hurts, what happened? Thought you were that guy. You didn't seem like you were that guy. In a game where you had a chance to take a lead at least, a 10-0 lead going into half, but only ended up with 3 points. You think you're going to beat Dallas Cowboys like that? It's not going to happen. And I know what you're thinking. Our defense sucks. Jalen will have a better game against that defense. Well, I wouldn't think that so fast. If you talk about our defense, you got to remember that we are the number 1 team in turnovers. Not even just this season. Over the past 9 weeks, we've been the number 1 turnover defense in the league. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. If we get the ball more than we're supposed to, because your offense isn't taking care of the ball, you can see in our offense. You see how dominant we can be. That's exactly what's going to happen if you guys turn over the ball against us. Dak is ready. He's been playing great. You see what we did against Bucks defense, and that's one of the top defenses in the league. Chargers again, another great defense. We did a number on them. Could have did way worse. Way worse again. We could have did a lot better against them, but we didn't. I think we'll do a lot better against you guys because a lot of people had you guys last in the division. I had you guys last in the division. Now that's up for grabs now because the Giants decided, you know what, we're not going to play this season. We're going to continue to do exactly what we did last year. Turn over the ball, make dumb mistakes, and shit like that. You guys seem to be falling in that same place. And you know I love it. To all my Philly fans, Nico, Jordan, Nate, my guys on Twitter, any bets, I'm all for it. I'm all for it because I'm not scared of you guys, ever. I'm not. I think our defense will hold up against you guys. Dak will put a number on that defense. Zeke will bounce back. Not even bounce back. He had a great game last week. And you already know Pollard can put up numbers as well. So I'm not worried about you guys. Hurts, I'm not worried about your receiver, Rager. He reminds me of Aguilar. He's not. He makes horrible plays at the worst time. But when he's supposed to make a big play, he doesn't make that play. Supposed to make a big catch, he won't make that catch. He'll be out of bounds or some shit like that. And then your defense lost Brandon Grant, who is someone that I have a lot of respect for. Without him, no pressure on Dak, and our offensive line is looking pretty good. Without one of our stars there, and Collins, you guys are in trouble. Because I think Dak is going to bounce back even better this game than he did last week. I think he'll have a game like he did week 1. So the Eagles, you guys are in trouble, and I don't want to hear shit. So get used to being at the bottom. You and the Giants are going to be racing for that number 4 spot. Okay, so good luck to you two when it comes to that. So Eagles, again, I invite all the smoke. If you want it, please bring it. Please bring it. I'm here for all of it. Now, let's get into the losers segment of the episode, where I'll name a few losers of the past week, which is week 2. Guys that I felt like could have played better, should have played better, and is expected to play better. And they just didn't live up to that. So my first recipient is Zach Wilson. Zach, god damn. What the hell are you doing out there? Seriously. The Jets had very high praise in you. I had very high praise in you. At one point, now this is preseason, so give me a break there, but he looked, out of all the rookies, quarterbacks, he looked the best in the preseason. Mac Jones was probably second, but the rest, I mean, they all looked pretty good in my opinion, but Zach Wilson looked the best because he didn't have as much pressure on him as the other guys did. Number 2 quarterback picked to the Jets, number 2 overall, I'm pretty sure. And this team, again, we know that this team isn't built for championships or maybe even the playoffs, but we expect them to be better. And part of the other reason why 4 picks, you're definitely not going to get it done like that. Can't be giving over the ball. And some of those picks were just unexplainable. You threw it right to him. And I just couldn't understand where the hell he was throwing it, why he was throwing it. It was just really bad rookie mistakes that at least it's only week 2 that you can get those mistakes out now. That's probably the only upside to that, is that you get those mistakes out now. But how many? He has 2 touchdowns to 5 interceptions in 2 weeks. Can't do that. So, like I said, get it out now, but it's only going to get harder. It's only going to get harder from here on out because as time goes on, the defensive coordinators know how to play against you. You got to make the right plays. I'm rooting for the Jets this year. I want them to have a good season, but they're not going to have a good season when you're playing like that, especially when the defense is giving you opportunities. That defense, even forget the scores. That defense, I watched the games. That defense have given Zach Wilson and that offense plenty of opportunities to keep them in the game, and he just keeps giving them back the ball. So that's unexplainable, Zach Wilson. Next week, I forgot who you guys play, but I think it's a hard opponent. But even still, you're in the NFL now. You gotta make those plays. Gotta make those plays. So Zach Wilson picks it up. Next, now this guy, I didn't want to see this guy on this list. The reason why is because this guy had an amazing week one. Amazing week one that no one expected. And then he had a week two that everyone expected. And the reason why we expected is because this is what we've seen before from this man. And we didn't want to see it again this year because we thought he might have learned from his past experience. And now he has a starting job for the New Orleans Saints. And that man, obviously, is Jameis Winston. He threw 5 touchdowns in week one. You have a passing rating of 130. Week two, a passing rate of 26. No touchdowns and 2 picks. And you look like the Winston of old. Jameis Winston, you get this one. It's unexplainable. You just can't do it. You could lose games. It's expected. This is the NFL. But when you get these type of opportunities, when a lot of people are looking at you like, hey, I don't know if I want to play that guy, because that's the 30-30 guy. Yes, he threw 30 touchdowns, which is great, but he also threw 30 interceptions. That's going to lose you a lot of games. That can't be the Winston now. Just can't happen. You can't play like that. It's disgusting, especially for Sean Payton. You're getting your second chance. You got to prove it if you want to last in this league long enough. Because after this, I don't know you'll probably get a backup squad, but I don't know about too many starting spots after that. If they know you're just going to regress, because that's what it's looked like you're doing. Fix it up. You got to fix it up, especially with the Saints. They will get you out there quick. Hill, what's his name? Hill. They'll put him in real quick. This is about winning there. I know they don't have Drew Brees there anymore, but no excuse. It's about winning now. It's about winning. You still got Sean Payton, still got a good offense, good defense. You still got to win. Better performance next week, Winston. Now this one was unexpected, but here we are. Miami Dolphins, you getting this one. God damn. Now, I know y'all went up against the Buffalo Bills, a team that is expected to possibly make it to the Super Bowl. I know you went up against that team. I get it. But to get wiped out like that, now I get it. You lost Tua, but that's no excuse for the outcome of that game. Because Tua was lost early. Defense and the offense had no answers for either of them. That just can't happen. That can't happen. I get it. You lost your star player. Maybe your mind's weren't in. That's the NFL. That happens every Sunday. Every Sunday, you're expected that one of your guys are going to go down because the sport is just that physical. It's that physical, so you just got to expect that. So even in those situations, you got to be able to block that out and continue to fight. And there was no fight. No fight at all. That was disgusting. And this is a team that can possibly make the wild card. I've been on record. Locker Room Sunday, check it out. Me and my boy Lou. Check it out. I said it. I think this division, I think Buffalo is favored, of course, but we already seen week one. They are beatable. They are beatable. And you showed them yesterday or Sunday that they weren't. You made them look like superheroes. Again, I get it. You lost your quarterback. No excuse for the outcome of the score of that outcome. I expect you to lose, but to lose like that, now going forward, you really got a problem. If Tua is going to be out for a while, you got to bounce back somehow, some way, because, like I said, this division is open for a second wild card team in there. So if you do your job, it's possible. And our last and final topic of the night goes out to the NFL owners who approve this rule, the NFL itself, and the NFL referees who are officiating these games. The new taunting rule. Disgusting. It's ruining the game for a lot of us. Not entirely, but it's fucking up a lot of parts. Not really because we don't understand the rule. We understand the rule. But when they're not called consistently or called horribly, that's when we have a problem. We get it. There's a new rule. You want to make sure that everyone knows that not a new rule, but a rule that's been in place for a while, but they're making sure that there's an emphasis on that rule. And in the first 2 weeks, they're throwing flags like crazy for taunting. And I get it. You want to set an example, but this is not the right example. If you're going to set an example, set it the right way by officiating the right way. Call it when it is necessary, and don't call it when it is not. When a man is celebrating after a touchdown with his teammates or with his fans, that's not taunting. That's called celebrating. Something us fans love. We love taunting or celebrating, especially when we score. Let us fucking celebrate. It's part of the best part of the game is watching the players celebrate. And sometimes they do some weird, wacky, crazy, cool shit, and we just want to watch it and be a part of it. When you throw a flag for it, it pisses us off. It kills the mood. We get a penalty, we get set back, and who knows? It could be a difference in the game. Sometimes it is. Most times not, but sometimes it is. When a man is doing something in front of a player, then that's taunting. Totally understand. Celebrating in front of a player, that's taunting. Throw the flag. We get it. But if a guy runs 10 yards with 12 guys on his back and he just gets up and flexes, that's not taunting. That's celebrating. There's a difference. He's not getting in a guy's face. He's not looking at the opposing team. He's not getting in a ref's face. He's pumping up the crowd if it's at home, or he's pumping up his teammates, or he's pumping up himself. This is an emotional game. You have to let these players be emotional. Let those emotions out. We're humans. That's what fuels this game. That's why it's so great, because those emotions, that energy, that adrenaline gets us pumped up, gets us going. And we see the best things in the world from it, the best highlights in the world from it. But if you're going to police it to where guys can't do that, then you're taking away some of the best parts of the game. It's got to be fixed. It's got to be fixed. If you're going to do it right. And don't be so obnoxious with it and call it, record amount of times in the first few weeks. I expect it to die down. But still, let's get it right. If we're going to call it fucking right. Other than that, that is it. That is my last topic for the night. I hope you liked it. I hope you Enjoyed all the smoke that I brought. And if there was any smoke that I'm missing, please let me know. And if you would like to bring the smoke yourself, please join me. I would love to debate and have fun with you guys. Like I said, it's all fun. All we want to do is talk sports, and some of the ways we talk is by talking shit. It's actually the only way I know how. So come join me. It's your boy Jones, Jones'NForSmoke, Jones'NForSports. We make sports better. And if you don't know, you better ask about it. Peace.